Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The back's got it. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. And they'll give it to the back. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Receiver in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play, running right. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on third and a mile. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Dumps it down to the back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious call that you cannot rough up the quarterback like that. And the Cardinals looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. No problem. Knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Higgins. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Hand off to the left. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. And they'll use the ground game here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Higgins. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And that one is no good. Lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Single back takes the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered would this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
2nd and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught quickly. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on 2nd and goal? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Will take the lead in the 2nd half. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. To throw, it's Higgins. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
To throw, it's Higgins. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. This one is right through. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Cardinals are in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. He made his previous attempt. This one is a lot more pressure-packed to take the lead in the final seconds. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He's made his only attempt so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.